you ever get so aggravated at the damn thing that you just want to like kill it? I mean, like, what the hell is that all about? I just don't understand why it was messing with me. What's up, people? What's up, man? I just, it's like it's being stupid to be stupid. It doesn't have to be stupid, but yeah, it's gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, stop being stupid. God forbid. I'm gonna edit that right the hell out. You're not gonna see that. So let's pretend it didn't happen. Hey, I'm just getting a show out, and this is late. I wanted to do it earlier because I wanted to spend like hours on this. Okay, I'm joking. No, I didn't want to spend hours on it, but I did want to spend a little bit of time on it, and I'm not gonna get a chance to spend any time on it because it's like late for me, and I'm barely getting into the 9 o'clock run like I wanted to do. So it's gonna be a shorter show. This is ridiculous. Um, how y'all doing? It's April 6th, so I always like to try to get a show out on April 6th. I always like to try to do something April 6th. I got a chance to fly. Now I'm just doing a show because we haven't done a show in a bit. Took a break from the. I just took a break because I was busy on Wednesday or whatever day. What day was it? I don't fucking know. I was busy on the day I was gonna day, so I didn't day it. Um, yeah, man, big things, new things, different things. I was gonna, like I said, I had a plan and I wanted to do the plan, and of course I screwed up the plan. So forgive me for screwing up the plan because that's what I do is screw up the plan. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to tell you that is real. That is real. So how y'all doing? Did y'all get some flying done? Did y'all get something out there? Um, I just was trying to form some kind of thing. I don't know what I was doing. I made a couple of planes a little disappointed in their flight, and but they're supposed to lead up to some things, which is why I was keeping them around. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them now, but Lord have mercy. I don't know if there's gonna be any activity. This is gonna be a weird ass aircraft. What am I gonna do? What the hell am I gonna do with that thing? I just want to get a show out. It's again April 6th is like our unofficial IVPAC day. I always like to. A lot of stuff in our histories happen April 6th. A lot of good things. Lot of, lot of planes built that were good. At one point or something. I don't really know the reasoning. I just thought it was a good. Just flustered because not going the way I wanted it to. Should have launched it earlier, like said I was gonna do, and I'm doing it now because I'm adult. I don't know. But like I said, April 6th is usually a pretty big day for us. So I figured, like, what the hell? Let's go on. Let's get a show out there. I wasted my whole freaking day. Wait until now. I wanted to try to do this with like daylight in the background instead of lights, so y'all get a different aspect on it. And then I did this. Now it looks like garbage, and I don't know. This ain't gonna work the way I want it to, am I? Well, yeah, no. Well, yeah, maybe it will. I don't fucking know. Ask me what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I know what I'm doing. I just don't know how this is gonna turn out. So, is it a build? Yeah, of course it's a build. One of these days we gotta actually like pipe in some live flights or something like that with y'all. Or what I really want to do actually is go out there with like a super flight day. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like bring. I know now Mark left, so can't do this again. Dalton, I'm gonna need you one of these times. We're gonna go out for a flight so I can do this because what I want to do is I want to get the drone out there, one or two or three of the drones. I don't care which. Let it hover and just start taking flights from overhead, because nobody ever sees these from overhead. I think that would be kind of cool. Don't you think that'd be kind of cool? That'd be kind of cool, right? Or am I talking out of my ass? I don't know. I think it. I thought that was like some of the things that we were talking about. Like, we need two of us out there. You can't just do it with one of you because, like, you ever notice a lot of the videos is always done that way? There's always people like they go out there and they do. Why aren't you writing? Because I'm where I need to be. Jesus fuck! Everything about this is pissing me off. Like, oh, area I need you to write. You write over there. You write over there, but you won't write where I need you to write. So like I actually do better if it was like here, wouldn't it? Yeah, let me do it like this. I might do better. Anyway, so like I was thinking, there needs to be you need to fly in teams because somebody needs to be able to like video it proper instead of like, the average every like what do you see when you watch flight videos, right? It's always from the perspective okay, it's 98% of times. I'm sorry I'm doing this over here, but I'm doing it. Yeah, can't talk. 90% of the times the flights are like filmed from the perspective of the dude launching it, and like you gotta admit sometimes you get bored with that crap, don't you? So looking at something new or whatever, and like you can't even mount a camera on a, or you shouldn't rather mount a camera on a tripod because you'd still have to flick through your remote, and then you don't know what you're looking at. You don't know if you're watching it. So you need somebody out there to zoom and follow the flight from a distance. You know, I thought that would be much better, but what the hell do I know? I mean, I'm just here joking my hola, I guess. I'm not sure. I got to figure this out. There's going to be some new looks here. I thought I was going to do it today because this is, I don't know. My setup sucks. I said that before. We're gonna make it better once we get all this stuff together. Once we all get back together and do this, and next time you even see this, it's probably gonna look different from now on too. Because one of the problems I always have, and sometimes y'all notice this wiggle, see that shit wiggle, because like the camera, while being right there, is on a stalk. That stalk is, ironically enough, as long as this aircraft is. So the base of it's like, it's this long, right? You get it? But the base is only like one finger more down to the ground. So like my hand right now is directly underneath it. So it wiggles because I sometimes tap it like that. And it's in the freaking way. So I'm going to change the layout a little bit so that shit doesn't happen. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that because I want to do that because it's just slacking. That's weird. A little bit of fuzziness going on in there. Aha, it must be my filtration. Let's see what kind of filtration is going on there. Is it the color correction? Is it that chroma key? Yeah, I think it's probably that. Let's go with the blue. Oh, you don't want to see that. Let's go with magenta. There you go. Is that better? Forgive that black. Hey, you like that blackness? And blackness is cool, wasn't it? Yeah. I could have left it like that, but I'm not going to leave it like that. That's better, though. Now you can see. Yeah. Now my hands are, like, ridiculous. This is crazy. Maybe you should just not. You know what I mean? Just, like, how about this? Let's just do that. Is that better? Like, now you don't get anything. How about that? Take the damn filter out. All right. Hands are good. Paper's good. We're good. I'm cool, you're cool, we're cool. Good night. So anyway. Yeah, so I'm just like sick and tired of these videos. Like for me, not you guys, not so much, but like for me, I'm just sick and tired of these videos being like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't have to be that way. So I want a new view, I want an exciting view, I want an exciting view outside and inside. And I'll do what it takes to get it. What am I doing? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So some kind of realization hit me the other day. I'm talking with a buddy about it, and I was thinking about Robert's aircraft, and I was thinking about the kind of designs he has, and I was thinking about also like, you know, how he's able to basically make whatever the hell he wants. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, he doesn't fold. He's the closest to actual manufacturing that we have because he doesn't fold. I'm going to need to cut more. Oh, do I want to cut more of that off? I don't know. He doesn't fold. So he can make whatever the hell he wants, and then like design it, call it a name, and then if you have a template, you can keep making the same plane. You don't have to worry about. I mean, well, you worry about it, but like folding is a good way to keep maintaining the same plane, but templatizing one is also a good way to make the same plane. And I kind of thought about that, and I was thinking, yeah, it's pretty cool. It really is kind of cool when you think about it. So, I mean, like if you ever wanted to make, I don't, I never really got into it. I could get into it. There's nothing wrong with it, obviously, but like I was thinking, like man, you could make quick amount of aircraft if you go that route by just cutting your pattern and naming the plane, and then like I mean, because you cut a different plane, keep the template, and say like, oh, that's what this is from now on. You don't have to worry about folding and worry about folds being the same. Eh? Yeah, unique. Yeah, kind of, I suppose. I don't know. I guess it might be end up where like I end up taking it at one point too, but we'll see. We'll see how that ends up because I'm not exactly like Scheiße mit Käse. I don't know how heavy I want this. I don't think I want it heavy. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with that little fucking crease that I've already got in this aircraft. Mark's going to ask me, why ain't you using the thing? Why ain't you shutting up? Oh, yeah. I should be using the thing. I don't know why. I'm so old school sometimes. I got that damn wheel, and I haven't used that wheel on the show in a while. I haven't built on the show in a while. Not been serious about it, but I'm serious about it. So I was just thinking, like I said, I was thinking, I thought it was, it's a good build by him, okay? And it like opens up your whole window of possibility, I believe. Like you could do any damn thing you want to with those aircraft. So pretty cool. I mean, for real, pretty cool idea, pretty cool. How the hell does it keep tucking in like that? Stop doing that. Vaya, no. All right. Too small a fuselage for the wing, isn't it? I should have left it together. I got it like wrapped around. It's all right. Really, I don't want that big a fuselage, so it's not that big a deal. Just really hoping to actually get it on that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that would probably work. So yeah, we were like, I had plans and I ruined my plans, and I'm sorry. I mean, no real big deal. I guess you people are used to like being lit up and shit like this, so you know, doesn't turn out to be all that bad. Where are you going? Be on the bottom, be on the top. Well, the idea behind this anyway was like thinking exactly what he had and what Robert does, Powerhouse does, and thinking like, yeah, he's got them same kind of aircraft. I should probably do something like that too. And we can. It's just a different kind of way of doing it, and this is a different kind of way of doing it too. But I'm not making this is nothing special. I just had this idea. Like I was really, if I'd have done it during the day, like I was gonna do with you guys for today, I was gonna go all out. But and the reason why I'm doing this really is more so than just what he was thinking about, what I was thinking about. But this was something going back to what me and Copeland were talking about way back in the day, and obviously April 6th kind of brought it up. So, um, yeah, we're like he had this idea, and man, all of our ideas back then were so cool. Like the kite flights that we dropped from the paper box on the kite, and then like doing the rocket flights. His Nova payloader was pretty damn hot. It wasn't if it wasn't for that like rocket fly. He's like, "You ever try rocket flying?" I'm like, no, I didn't. And then like we got into like actual model rocketry, and so I got into model rocketry, and then years later, Dalton brought that up, and KIA brought that up too, and like, oh yeah, I did that. And he did something different, and But anyway, it's like it's totally cool, and paper is like being really, really fucking uncooperative. Not trying to really crease this as bad as it seems, but it's turning out that way. Anyway, um, Copeland did it, and like I said, if it wasn't for that Nova payloader and the fact that we put like baby frogs on board and all kinds of stuff, yeah, we did that. Yeah, that was kind of cool though. Made for some good flights. Made for. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. Uh, we don't typically like. We have. You ever seen our sheets and you know that we have missile wings and rockets and we go in the exact reverse of what well, not really reverse, but there's different classes and like missiles, we consider missiles like carriaged, you know. That's not going to solve anything because it's still poofing out from the body. What I need to do is actually put it back there. Consider the rockets usually something that. What? Hell, I don't know. I don't know what we consider them. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing and it's another. I thought it was like missiles are guided, rockets are dumb. But ours are closer to the other way around, even though none of ours are really guided. But like bottle rockets are rockets, but we use those as kind of like our equivalent ICBMs, you know what I mean? And then missiles are the ones that are like not on a stick, like a true design of what you would think of as a missile or rocket, but like a model rocketry, which turns out to be what missiles, what aircrafts launch and shit like that. But I I don't know what I'd call it, you know what I mean? So there's that. Yeah, going all out. So I'm being a little bit quiet because I'm actually constructing here. Just doing a little bit something. I don't know. Doing something we didn't normally do. You know what I mean? So I got to look that up too because, god damn it, I might actually go into that box. Always got to have your Exacto on hand, gents. Right? Right. Uh, yeah, the Exacto on hand, but I don't have anything in there to shove to actually prevent it from, preventing. Taped it down too early. Son of a biscuit, I taped it down too early. I'm not untaping it. Because I'm doing this anyway. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. You can't stop me. I'm actually going to have to cut inside there, ain't I? Y'all ever seen like ingenuitive stuff? Like every once in a while we get super creative. This is kind of that super creative crap. Is it cool? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just doing it because I can. Come on, man. That's it? That's all I get? That sucks. I was hoping for actually a double on there, but that's all I get. Well, I don't care. It'll be sufficient, I think. So yeah, busting out the Exacto knives because we get some, get some speciality. Yeah, you want to see the good stuff. You want to see the aircrafts do something extraordinary. I'm gonna make it do something extraordinary. God, I hate this stuff. Oh, mercy. I hate this crap, man. Bear with me. There's no real bears here, but there it is. Anybody know why the damn dual-sided tape always likes to cut itself before it gets a chance to be cut? That's bloody annoying. All right. Here we go. Stop. Double-sided tape. Double-sided tape. Yep. Okay, and then we take this. I don't know. Shit. Did it again. God, this roll. I've had this problem with this roll since I've had this roll. Just annoying as fuck. Pardon me, but it's been a day. It's finishing up my day with this garbage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really? You're going to tell me this? Why am I got this in the background doing this stupid shit? Forgive me. It's like it's been a minute. Yeah, go away. You're just gonna break anyway, you horse's anus. You could lick a llama's anus. Okay. Yeah. Trying to stable it down, trying to glue it down. Just make a thing. I don't really have a rod. I can use a pen. Oh, the one pen I picked. Oh no, that works. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Shove it down in the body there. Right there, yeah, right there. Okay. And then use that to hold it on the tape. Yep. There it is. Okay. Yeah, you know how we do. There we go. What do you think? I mean, no, it's not entirely done, but, you know, since the pissing off of the two-sided tape there happened, I'm like kind of done with it. Got that there. That's not. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the flying brick. It ain't a good idea, is it, folks? Yeah, I'm not going to do it. You got to be ready for that garbage, you know? You got to be ready for. I'm doing this on the fly because I'm doing this because I wanted to just get it done. I wanted to get it out there and have everybody come along for the idea and the build and everything. And it didn't turn out to be what I wanted it to be. It was going to be like a long thing like Toda-san had. And then it turned out to be this. And I'm a little bit perturbed, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all good. So I'm going to have to give it some kind of wingletizing thing going on here. Not even going to do what I intended to do. This is the number one no-no, because it shouldn't be doing it like this. Yoy. What did I do here? It's like 7/8. Yep. Yeah, see, so you're not... Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Haba. Shaba. All right. Get a little bit there in the crease. Get a little bit there in the cut. There we go. And like I said, just making the plane. You weren't supposed to, it wasn't supposed to be anything like major or anything like that. It was just supposed to be something kind of cool for you guys, but. So yeah, look at that. With a rounded fuselage. As we call them, the O bodies, because the body is O shape. So yeah, I apologize that the show turned out like that. I said it's the April 6th show. And it should fly pretty good, really. It's pretty good weight up there. Body's attached. And you notice, like, it didn't take too long. And it also was pretty, I mean, really, it's pretty easy to accomplish, you know, so, Jesus, you're still screwing around? But yeah, put that funny buddy, funny money in there. Yeah, you're not gonna do that. How about that? Is that any better? Does it look better? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, there's the plane. Pretty good, I think. I mean, it turned out decent. Could have been worse. I had bigger plans and I destroyed them, and maybe sometime soon you'll come along for my ultimate plan there. But basically, it was just to get a show out today, April 6th. Make sure you throw one up. Like I should have done it earlier. I should have done it yesterday. It said throw one up April 6th for just good old IVPAC in general. But should be flying anyway, guys. It's a good day to fly. Um, yeah, this should be a decent plane too. I get to write on there and say that it's I'm gonna write on the wing like I don't usually do. This is crappy paper. Jesus, this is a crappy pen. All these pens worked until they want to write on the show. Then they get all fucking shy. It's actually really aggravating. Should always date your aircraft. You people don't do that. I don't know why. You want to see my planes like you know it's 30 years old. You're never going to find that out because you guys don't date your planes. Date your planes. Anyway, you know it's 30 years old. It is what it is. What it isn't is dated. So, yeah. So, hey, thanks for sitting with me on this one. Thanks for sitting with me on another April 6th. Pretty easy to do this without even folding. I mean, all I folded was this, and this is kind of basic, but the fuselage makes it a different aircraft entirely. Like, it's a design, you know what I mean? Holy crap, it flies! Not bad. All right, thanks for sticking with me, building something new. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That just goes to show that, like, it doesn't take too much creativity, even something like that. It doesn't take too much creativity, but you can come up with something cool on your own on the fly. Yeah. It'd be a bigger build if I planned on doing what I wanted to do. I'm sorry you didn't get in there for that, but you'll see it soon enough. And yeah. In the meantime, thanks for sitting with me this half hour. We'll get back to the regular shows here very soon. Get back to showing you some good stuff. Get some flights. I'll show you what I flew today. And you guys, stick to it. Do the same thing. All right? All right.